Discussion. Representative Ward.
Speaker, I rise in opposition.
Opposition, please proceed.
Speaker, this is a job killer, business killer, Tesoro refinery sale killer. It makes you retain as permanent those employees which otherwise the market would control. We know, you don't have to be in the finance committee to know that the government spends 80 cents on every dollar for wages. One of the highest costs of doing business are paying wages, and the way that businesses survive is to adjust its number of employees. This bill says, by government mandate, you corporations will, according to us, if you divest, i.e. sell your business, you shall maintain and retain those employees. Mr. Speaker, it's a crossing of the line between the private and the public sector. It's not a good policy, and if Tesoro is not sold and we turn it into a museum like some of these places that used to be sugar and other mills and make a historical monument out of it, we'll remember today that, well, we made it like that because you said you can't cut down, you can't save costs, you can't cut your costs to make your business sustainable. And that's something that we don't do in government, but they do it better, and we're crossing the line in the private sector. For those reasons, Speaker, I hope this thing, when it goes through the Senate and back and forth, will allow Tesoro to sell and will not have this as an albatross around their neck. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Members, further discussion. We're on Stand-Cam Report number 858.
Mr. Speaker?
Representative Fale.
In opposition.
In opposition, please proceed.
One of the struggles that we have within the state of Hawaii is moving Hawaii into the information age and getting Hawaii fully into the advancements of the 21st century, Mr. Speaker. Now, this bill would further throw a few mines out there that would prevent businesses from coming into the state of Hawaii. And I'll use the example of the Tesoro refinery even better. If you have two companies and one is struggling and the other is doing so-so, and their merger would bring about a successful business, this bill would put minefields that would deter the company from either acquiring the other and making sure that they both survive. For example, if Chevron were to say, our management of our refinery is such that if we were to take over the Tesoro refinery, we would be able to keep that refinery open. But because the employees are in excess of 100, it would mandate that Chevron would have to keep on all the employees from Tesoro and prevent the advantage being taken care of bringing Chevron's management team to manage Tesoro, because you'd have to keep everybody that's there. I understand the objective. I mean, the intentions of the bill are very good in that it wants to try and help people keep their jobs. But like with many things that occur when we rush in with good intentions, it may very well have the opposite effect. And for those reasons, Mr. Speaker, I'm opposed.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Fukumoto.
With reservations, Mr. Speaker, and I think just noting that I don't think any of us want mainland companies coming in here and buying out our local companies and getting rid of our local workers. So I think this measure attempts to address that. And I appreciate that there are some things in here that have some protections for the business, but I am a little concerned that it could stop businesses from coming in here when we really need them. So I'm going to vote reservations. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Johanson, followed by Representative Thielen.
Thank you. Reservations, please, and may I have permission to insert written comments?
So ordered.
Thank you.
Representative Thielen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With reservations, and may I have the minority floor leader's remarks entered into the journal as if they were my own?
So ordered.
Thank you.
Representative Cheape.
With reservations, please.
So ordered.